Oh, we're here. G'day. I was just getting my act together between the couple of screens and waiting for Faye to join us. So Faye will be with us in a minute, and we are going to touch on oils and fertility today. I've got a great ebook. I've put it in the comments already for you, so you can download that one. Okay, so I'm Tia the Oil Lady, and I'm team leader at theoilhut.com, and we are a team of just everyday people who like to use oils. So we teach, we show you how, we encourage you, we show you how to get the best prices. Yeah, all sorts of things. I've done a couple of videos recently in the last couple of days based on this little kit here on the Bedtime Bliss Wellness Box, because everything in this, it literally is like $182, and at the moment you get over $350 worth of value for that one, with all the freebies for Diamond Club. So as you can see there, it is a Diamond Club event, which just means instead of you doing the paperwork, you let us do the paperwork. And here's Faye. So Faye can, there you go, jump her in really quickly. I was just introducing the Diamond Club and just saying how, as the note says, it means that let us do the paperwork, where in fact it actually means let Faye do the paperwork. She's my secretary for the moment for a couple of months, so she will do the paperwork. And yeah, so tell us about Diamond Club. We'll go straight into that one, and then we'll get to the book in a minute.
Okay, well, Diamond Club is an amazing opportunity, so that if you have been thinking about joining doTERRA and opening a wholesale account, because you have a love of essential oils, and they have much more than just essential oils, but by actually opening an account this month, you're going to get a free grapefruit if you have a 100 PV order. And if you have a 400 PV order, so that's if you order, say, the Nature Solutions kit, then you will get both the grapefruit and the balance. So balance is an amazing oil, helps to keep you grounded, and the grapefruit is great for your metabolism. Now, there's actually an extra bonus, or there's a couple of extra bonuses, but one extra bonus is that doTERRA are also going to give you a 10 ml adaptive touch. Now, adaptive is quite new to doTERRA, and it is a very calming and relaxing oil. It helps you to stress less and let those cares and worries, just go out the window, and helps you to deal with things without the stress of it. So those things can still be happening, that's a bit of a turmoil in your life, but what the adaptive does is it just takes the stress out of the situation and helps you to deal with it a lot better. Now, the other couple of bonuses are that once you open your wholesale account, you're going to want to keep ordering. And why wouldn't you want to? I'll tell you a bit about that in a minute. But what you're going to get if you go on to what we call our loyalty rewards program is doTERRA is going to give you 25 free points, which is equivalent to about $35 worth of products that you're going to get for free. And I will give you a CorrectX. Now, CorrectX is an amazing oil. Thanks, Tia, you're awesome. CorrectX is an amazing oil. It's a little like gel, and it can be used on anything. It has some of the best oils in it, like frankincense and helichrysum and so forth. And last week when I was on with Tia, the cat scratched my finger and cut it from there down to there. And I put CorrectX on it, and it's completely gone. There's nothing there. So it's amazing stuff. But I also use it for my nails. So I've always been a nail biter, but using the CorrectX on my nails, and just a drop on one, and I just massage it all the way through each finger, and my nails have never been harder. Like, I couldn't bite them if I tried, and even if I do like chip one before, now it just chips, but before it used to actually rip off. So yeah, it's an awesome product that doTERRA have. And like I said, with the loyalty rewards program, you have things that you can buy, that you can don't no longer have to buy in the shopping centre. And I'll let Tia talk about that.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I I love the fact that now if I want to research something and make informed decisions on what I'm going to use, then I can research it. I can go to the doTERRA blog, I can go to the doTERRA science, I can go to co-impact sourcing and find out where it exactly comes from, because the bottom of every bottle has the number for the co-impact sourcing. So I can go in and find out all the details about this bottle. There's books, there's education, there's so much stuff. But once I've made a decision on what I want to do, it's not then a matter of going to find a product that matches what I researched, because I've got the products in my doTERRA cart and I can order them. So I can get, low tox shampoos, conditioners, body wash, soaps, laundry detergents, skincare, personal care items, deodorant, toothpaste, hand lotion, hand and body lotion, body butter, and then all your different oils and stuff as well. So there's so many different things that I can get that I now can, like I said, can sit at home and research and find out what they are and order them. And I've just built it up gradually each month, because each month, if I do a loyalty rewards of, it's about, but it's 125 PV, which can be anywhere from like $140 to $180, depending what you're purchasing. But I do that every month and the stuff gets delivered to my house. On top of that, everything is 25% off because it's a wholesale account. Plus, I get a free product of the month, and this month I got this. So, and we don't even sell this. So this was pretty awesome that I got a more exclusive oil, or a specialty one. So I got that one this month with my order, and I get points and bonuses and different things because I am working the business. But you don't have to work the business either, do you, Faye? Like, you can just order what you want every month. And, loyalty rewards makes sense to us, but you don't have to do it. You can just order every 3 months if that's what you want to do. You're not going to get as many benefits, but you're still going to get amazing products and wholesale prices. So it's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? If you wash your hair, clean your face, do, looking for some natural ways to support your emotional and physical health, then it makes sense to have your own account. And at the moment, who's got to do the paperwork?
Me.
Yay!
And it does make perfect sense, Tia, because like you, since being with doTERRA, when I go to the grocery shop, all I buy is the food.
Yeah.
I don't have to buy all the other products. Yeah, we just buy food. And
especially the last 12 months, it's been good to just go in and get the food. I don't have to sit there. I don't have to work out the labels. I don't have to read and see whether it's got sodium lauryl sulfate in it or whatever. I just go in and get the food.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the beauty of the loyalty rewards. And because most of my products that I buy, like my shampoos and my clothes detergent and stuff like that, I use my points. I don't pay for it. I actually use my points. I'm getting all that for free. So my husband loves that I'm saving him money at the grocery store.
I tend to buy my basics, but then I get all my supplements for free. Like I've been ordering from the States every couple of months. So because I've been working in shopping centres and I've got kids and, older parents and whatever, like I'm taking On Guard every single day. Now, that's not available in the Australian warehouse in the capsule form. But every couple of months, I save up my points. I do an order from the States. I get it for free. and I'm relatively healthy. So it's been sort of supporting me that way, my health, but I'm supporting it and getting it free, which kind of works as well. So like I said, I budget that around 160 every month, which is $40 a week. Like seriously, that's not that bad. Like I think Kendra went to the supermarket yesterday and spent $44 and got shampoo and conditioner. If I spend $40 a week, I end up with oils, I end up with my Correct-X, I end up with my supplements, my shampoo, my laundry detergent, and it's all delivered to my house in a box.
Let me tell you, Tia, so my daughter's finally come on board as far as the essential oils go, but the other products she's not quite on board yet. And I noticed the other day she'd bought a cream, anti-wrinkle cream, because she's pushing on towards the 50 now. So this anti-wrinkle cream, do you know how much that cost her? That was over $50. Like, we don't even sell anything that expensive. And
How much is it?
Like, the Yarrow Palm is just amazing for that sort of thing. It was $400 and something. I can't remember exactly how much. Yeah, I know.
I was trying to grab it. It's here. Here's some in my room now. I was looking quickly for the where did it go? The Celluvel. God, I had a total mind blank then because I love the Celluvel, and it's literally like it's $130 a bottle. It lasts ages. Oh, I gave it to Christina for the radiation treatment. That's why it's not in my kit, because I've got one in my room and not one in my display kit. But it's 120, and once a year they give it to me for free. So, like, how can you lose that way? You know, even frankincense. Like, I love frankincense, and I hear people go, "Oh, it's $120 a bottle." Yeah, it is. Do you know how they get it and where it comes from? Man, it's worth like double that. But every Christmas, I get one for free. So again, it makes sense to me to do it. So anyway, let's chat about, oh God, oh, my daughter's ringing me. I told her I was in class till 9 o'clock. That's all right. I'll
chat if you like while you do that.
It's all right. I'll ring her back in a minute. So as soon as I can work out how to hang up the phone. Okay, we're sorted. It's done. I was going to say, I know what I was going to say. Okay, so I've put the link in the comments somewhere down across on my screen. It's disappeared, so it's there somewhere. There you go. Okay, we've got a couple of ladies with us tonight as well. So welcome Irma and Valerie and possibly Kylie. I can't see the who it is, because they're obviously watching it from the group, which is fine. We'll work out and call them out later, say hello. But what I was going to say is tonight's class is a little bit different. It is an ebook and it's quite topic specific. It is 25 pages. Now, I've gone through it. We're not going to read it to you, but we will go through it and just touch on some of the different things that are there. But what I want to do is just remind you that every week I put a link this there a bit. Okay, I put a link to the customer guidebook. Now, this book goes into detail on how to use them. So when Faye was talking about the adaptive, I rubbed it on my hand and I breathed it in. I rubbed it on my neck. So that is all in the book, like how to use it, how to put it on your skin, how to dilute it, why quality is important, okay, because quality is definitely important. I know that doTERRA price-wise are probably in the expensive range, but quality-wise, they blow the roof off everything. They're just amazing. So, you know, yeah, I've seen frankincense for $20. knowing where frankincense comes from and the properties of it and all of that, I don't understand how a pure essential oil can be $20 for frankincense. There's no way that it is the same thing. So anyway, all that information is in the guidebook, and I do put that guidebook up in Tiatheoillady and the Together Inspiring Amazing group every week. So every week, those all the basic info is there for you, and it also talks about why it's worth having your own account and a few other things. So today we are going to talk about this one, and this is the book that we have. Like I said, I've put the link in the thing for you. Now let me just get to the book so I can turn the page for you. Actually, I haven't worked out how to turn the page, so I'll just scan it up. Now, this book was written by Stephanie Fritz, who is the Essential Midwife, so you can trust that the information in it is pretty good. She is with doTERRA, so it is all compliant and it is all well researched. I think all the references are at the end. So it talks about, to start with, things like Candida and just making sure that your body is in its best working order and ways to do that. So I'll read this bit about down the bottom here about when she talks about Candida cleanse, she hears the response, I don't ever get yeast infections. And you can have ever getting an infection. Okay, it is Candida is actually in your gut. So other symptoms might include fatigue, irritability, drain, depress, poor memory, headaches, skin problems, PMS, persistent digestive issues like heartburn, indigestion, bloating, gas, constipation, joint pain, nasal congestion, recurrent sore throats, coughs, or sinus infections. So there's a whole lot of lists, a whole lot of things there that can actually affect your fertility, basically. So yeah, having that yeast, that Candida imbalance makes a massive difference. So overall, when you have an overgrowth of Candida in your body, it'll weaken your immune system, and it's a precursor to all major diseases. So it's a fungus that feeds off a host. In this case, the host is your body, and it disrupts the endocrine system, and both your thyroid gland and your ovaries are highly sensitive to yeast. And it is tricky. It mimics a lot of things trying to hide in the body. So you can do your own saliva test. Now, I did mention all these notes are available. You don't have to try and quickly screenshot or take a photograph of what we're going. The pages will be left there long enough that you can come back and read it at any time, or just download it. And if you've got any trouble downloading it, just let me know and I'll email it directly to you. Okay, so why does she start with Candida? Okay, it is because it's she says here, I believe if we take action in getting the Candida under control, then almost everything else will fall perfectly into place. So, you know, it says there, like the definition, there definitely is another side to this picture, the issue of low progesterone or overabundance of estrogen. And yeast, the Candida, mimics estrogen. So no wonder our bodies are confused and don't know what they're doing, and why we can't always read them, because our body does these tricky things. So clean up your environment, get your eating right, your exercise right, rest and manage your stress properly, reduce your toxic overload. So I mentioned that very earlier on tonight, Botox, in basics like your shampoo, even the stuff you clean your benches with. You know, whilst you might spray it on your bench, you think nothing of it, but you touch your bench, you put your bags on your bench, you prepare your food there, you clean your surfaces, your detergents, all those things, those chemicals are absorbed into your body, and your body does need to get rid of them. So if it's spending a huge amount of time trying to get rid of all the toxins just from the way you cleaned your house, then it doesn't have time to do all the other good things that it needs to do, or it stores the toxins elsewhere and gets on with what it does. So both pictures aren't good. They're not what we need. What we need is to reduce our toxic overload. And we're never going to get rid of chemicals completely, right? We go shopping centre. Well, we're in and out of shopping centres at the moment, but we go to shopping centres, we go to other people's houses, we're, constantly in contact with different things. So we're never, ever going to get rid of all the toxins in our world. But we have control over shampoo, conditioner, soaps, body washes, cleaning products in our house. We have control over that. We have control over the chemicals that we absorb through our food. We have control over the supplements we take to support ourselves and how many additives and things they have in it. So we have that control. And so that's where the lifestyle changes talk about coming in. And it can be, if you're young and you're sort of thinking, okay, well, that all sounds great, but you know what, I'm not going to worry about it yet because, I'm only 22 and I'm not planning on having kids till I'm 25. Okay, so you've got 3 years. So start every week changing one habit. Okay, so this week, get rid of the shampoo that's full of sodium lauryl sulfate. You know what? Don't even throw it out. Just finish using it, but replace it with a better option. Okay, and if you do that each week, these changes will be really easy for you to do. And all of a sudden, like once you've done, what's the figure? 3 weeks? Is that how long it takes to implement a new habit? I think, yeah.
Yep,
So
21 days. 21 days
yeah.
to implement a new habit. And if you
So if to do that,
do it
and
for 2 days, then it's a lifestyle
one habit, well, one habit every week, then, by the time we get to a year and a half, we're going to be in a much healthier state. So, yeah, you might not want to, worry about having children for another 3 years. But if you can get your body into better shape and it's used to that and it's working so much more efficiently, when you're ready, your body's going to be ready for you. It's going to support you with that because you've made these changes. So that's something to think about, and definitely something that with doTERRA that we can help you with. So lifestyle changes. Okay, let's talk about phytoestrogen. Can you read these, Faye? Can you see them clearly from your screen or no?
I can see them clearly, but I can't read them because I haven't got my reading glasses on.
No worries. Okay, so the phytoestrogen, I haven't got the phytoestrogen here. I've got the bone supplement sitting here. So they're quite a sturdy, like big size bottle that we've got talking here. So phytoestrogen is the smaller bottle, and that's doTERRA's amazing product to help confiscate the bad estrogens in our body. And it goes in and it eats up all the bad estrogen to help balance out the good. And then we have the partner, the bone nutrient complex. And phytoestrogen can only do so much. But when you add the bone nutrient complex, you ramp everything up into higher gear for the good of your body. And these two products were created to be consumed together to help do its job better. So thyme and oregano may help naturally increase phytoestrogen, and both of these oils are in the GX Assist, which is one of the detox type supplements. Again, like these ones, available from the US warehouse. We use to cleanse Assist that we use in the cleanse, and thyme is also included in the microplex. Now, with these, I mentioned US warehouse. So the US warehouse is for personal use only. So I can order from the US warehouse every week if I choose to, but it does say personal use only. So things like the supplements and things, they do recommend that you have your own wholesale account, because then you can get them from the States yourself. They're delivered to your door. Once again, wholesale prices, so the prices are better. And the PV value, when you cash in your points, your supplements, you get them at amazing prices. So it is, for me, that's where I get all my supplements. I get them through the, or most of them through the US warehouse, only because we've only got 3 of the supplement, the Lifelong Vitality, which is 3 different supplements, the Copaiba and the DDR Prime. They're the only 3 types of supplements that doTERRA have available through the Australian warehouse for general usage, where everything else is through the US warehouse. And when you have your own wholesale account, you have access to both, which makes it nice and easy. Okay, stress and infertility. Now, we've already mentioned stress today, because if you do open your own wholesale account, remember, you get a free adaptive, which is beautiful. That's a great oil for stress. So stress plays an important role in fertility. And when our bodies are under stress, we produce the hormone cortisol. It's nicknamed the stress hormone, and it inhibits the production of estrogen. Grapefruit. There you go, Faye. That was a bit synchronistic, wasn't it? Because the giveaway this month is grapefruit. So you get a grapefruit oil of progesterone. And I've learnt the value of the aroma touch technique to help address stress in our bodies, the stress our bodies internalize. And she includes it in weekly treatment when trying to help our bodies come into balance and ready for conception. So it really is about, like, that 3-year planning isn't such a silly idea, because now we've got Stephanie sort of saying the same thing. Get your body ready, bring it into balance, get rid of those things there: stress, toxic insult, inflammation, the autonomic imbalance. And what we want to bring about is stress management, immune support, healthy inflammatory response, homeostasis. And they are things that the aroma touch technique bring about for you. That's what they do. So they help get rid of the bad stress and bring on a body that is more in balance and in homeostasis, which is awesome. Now, Kana talked about adrenal fatigue yesterday, I think, in yesterday's women's wellness classes. Kana talked about adrenal fatigue, and here it is again. It is a really important response that the body has, and again, it's connected to stress. So adrenal fatigue has a negative effect on all your hormones. Stress is a big factor in healthy or fatigued adrenal glands, and anti-stress oils on your feet at night will help support the adrenals. The oils below are helpful when applied topically over your adrenals, which is your kidneys, your lower back, basically. They will support them in all their work, and the adrenals sit like little hats directly on top of each kidney located in the lower back. So there's a little diagram there in case you missed it. But basil, rosemary, geranium, ylang ylang, look, anything that is connected to stress is going to help with that one. So, at the moment, this kit is still my favorite kit at the moment. The the bedtime bliss one, because everything in that is about stress, calming. You've got your balance oil, you've got your peace touch oil, you've got oils that are going to do those things that you can use. You can use your peace each night. You can put that on your adrenals. You can put it on your feet, and it's going to help reduce your stress levels. Using your balance during the day is going to help with your stress levels. So all these things are going to help bring about the homeostasis that we're looking for.
Tia,
Hold on.
Add something there.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so probably about 2 years ago, my doctor, I'd helped her husband with a problem, and then she asked me if I could help her with a problem. So she wanted to have another baby. And I said to her, yeah, sure. And I gave her this ebook that you've got here. And
Yep.
she said, I haven't got time to read that. And I said, well, then you haven't got time to have a baby. She just looked at me as if I'd like done something really bad. And I said, well, don't you think that's true? If you can't take the time to read the book on what's going to help you to have a baby, then how are you going to have one? She said, oh, yeah, I just haven't got time now. I said, well, when you have time, read the book and then come and talk to me. And I'll help you get to the solution that you want with your fertility. I said, but while you're stressing, because being a doctor, they're under a tremendous amount of stress.
Yeah.
So I said, whilst you're stressing about other people's problems and things like that, you're going to find it very hard for yourself to fall pregnant. I said, and plus you're older now, so that's even another factor that comes into it. But stress is one of the biggest factors of all as to why some people can't fall pregnant.
Yep. Definitely. It's and we don't even realize half the time that's what we're doing to our body. That whole the yeast mimicking the estrogen that our body needs, and yet if it mimics it, it's overproducing it, but we don't realize we've got the yeast. We don't realize we're putting our body at stress. So, so you can continue on and for ages wonder why nothing's working. Obviously you do the whole thing like I did and you get tested and you find out different things. But even with that, like my because it took me a long time to have kids and they were IVF babies, but it was literally by the time I got to the doctor that helped us, I was 40 or 39, and basically we'd done the round of tests and things, but the original doctor didn't test everything. He found one reason and went, there's why you're not pregnant. You go to IVF, and off we went. And he didn't check everything. And had he continued to check, then our fertility story might have been very different. But at the time, we didn't know any better, so we just sort of took it as his word instead of, trying all the different things. And it was actually after I'd worked at a natural therapy centre and worked on a whole pile of stress things and dietary and made a lot of those changes that we went back for one more go of IVF, and it was very different. So, working on these things that we don't necessarily see, as well as knowing the root cause of it, does definitely make a difference to your fertility thing. And if somebody had handed me this book, well, I would have been able to go, well, what about that? What about that? I would have had a little bit more information to ask my doctor. But, we were young and naive and we didn't know that we were missing information. So anyway.
That's one thing I find is a beautiful thing about doTERRA is that anything you want to know, there is a ton of information that they provide you with.
Definitely.
And all the sites that you can go to search for yourself, but there's nothing hidden. Everything's all there in the open for you to look at. And regardless of who you open a wholesale account with, there are millions of people at your fingertips that you can get advice from.
Well, that's right. The essential midwife is happy, to give the information around her speciality without any drama. Like, we're not in her team, we're not in her downline, yet we have 100% access to this book. And I'm pretty sure that if I had a big question that I could Google and send her a question and I would get a response at some stage. So it's a fairly nice team that way, isn't it? Like the entire company, they've really fostered that sort of support system. And if you're not getting the support, you're in the wrong.
They call it a family tree. A family tree. That's a family tree. So it starts at doTERRA at the top, and everybody is a part of that tree. So some people want to call it, what do they call it?
Their tribe.
No, you know that when people are under each other and that, what do they call that?
Oh, multi-level.
Yeah, no, not multi-level. That other word that they use that people
Pyramid.
don't like. Yeah, pyramid. So,
Yeah,
but it's not pyramid. It's more of a tree. So everyone is part of everyone. Everyone's linked to everyone, and you can get information from anyone that you want, and it doesn't matter who they are, whether they're high up and in America, they will still answer your questions. I
yeah,
put something on Facebook last week, I think it was, and mentioned one of our uplines who I'm not even a friend with on Facebook, but obviously someone's got word to him that, hey, you've been spoken about on Facebook. And so he got on and made a comment, which I thought was really, really good of him to do that. So
yeah,
it doesn't matter who they are, they'll always be open to answer any questions that you have for them.
yeah. Righto, back to fertility, and the PCOS is a huge issue. I know that my fertility doctor, this was an area that he specialised in because it is such a big issue, and it just so many women, their bodies are just letting them down. Polycystic ovary syndrome is a common endocrine system disorder, and poly means many. So this is where we have many fluid-filled cysts on the ovaries. And the cysts aren't harmful, but they can be painful, and they can cause a regular cycle, which can make it difficult to get pregnant. So if you've got POX, you may experience infertility, infrequent or prolonged periods, acne, excess hair growth, challenges around losing weight. One of the most successful treatments for POX is a healthy lifestyle and a candida cleanse, and refer to that pyramid that we went through at the beginning. A diet, where are we? A diet low in refined carbohydrates is important because it helps regulate blood sugar levels. Losing weight is challenging with POX, but exercising every day and including things like the Slim and Sassy oil in your diet may also help regulate insulin and keep excess weight off. Weight management is very important for women with POX, and losing just 5% of your body weight may help with regular periods and ovulation. So there is a protocol from Dr. Hill actually on POX, and Dr. Hill's one of the founders of doTERRA, and it's frankincense, myrrh, one a day in a gel cap by mouth, one at night. There you go, insert it, and geranium on the belly daily. And do this along with the recommended fertility protocol. Exercise daily, eliminate grains, or at the very least go gluten-free. And this is a slow process, so you may need to continue for several months to see the results. But be patient, because it will make a difference, make a change. Frankincense may help fibroid cysts, and use it to reduce existing issues or to prevent their formation. Now, you can take frankincense under the tongue. It's an interesting taste, but you can pop that under the tongue. Balance on your feet morning and night, and geranium over the liver, the adrenal glands, and or the kidneys daily. So that's ways to help with POX, the PCOS. Detox bath, a great recipe here, and it's really simple: baking soda, Epsom salts, lavender, and geranium. So 2 oils. Okay, I found this detox bath to be both helpful and relaxing, to help release stress that occurs during time of cleansing and waiting. Baking soda helps to balance an over acidic system, and Epsom salts is helpful because the magnesium is absorbed through the skin and is very calming. This is a great routine to do just before bed. Okay, fertility blend. She likes to keep things simple, recommends Clary Calm every day. How many times do we tell people about awesome Clary Calm? Okay, it's a blend. Okay, wait, I've got one right here here. Okay, Clary Calm is this blend here. Now, Clary Calm is for all things to do with your cycle. Be you 13 years old and trying to regulate it, 20 and just over the mood swings, 50 going through menopause. This oil, this blend is phenomenal. And the other thing, every time somebody sends me a message going, have you got a bottle of clary sage? My first response is, are you due to have a baby? And they're like, yeah, because I know they've heard clary sage will help with help bring the baby on. Now, clary sage doesn't help bring the baby on. It helps strengthen the contractions and prepare the body for the delivery. So the clary calm is in a carrier oil. It's ready to use. It's mainly clary sage. It's got some other great things in it as well, but they can use this to help with the labor. But then afterwards, it's awesome afterwards. And according to this, it is awesome before. It's also part of that preparation, getting your body ready. So amazing oil, the clary calm, and it's all in one bottle. Otherwise, here's a blend for the abdomen: clary sage, fennel, geranium, lavender, rose, and add it to a bottle and fill it with fractionated coconut oil. Or just buy this. This works as well. Okay, the protocol. This is a fertility one. Now, it goes through, there's a lot of information on this one. So I'm actually not going to read all of this, because if it is something that you want to do, then you're going to need to print it off and sort of follow it every day, because I know it talks about a few things there, but then it goes on. So there's a whole lot of stuff involved in the protocol. It did say back there that it's something that is going to take time. And we mentioned that earlier, that, sort of starting this and expecting to be pregnant next month, it's probably not going to happen. So, plan it, do that year or 18 months, give yourself sort of a bit of a guide that way. Beauty of doTERRA, you don't have to go and buy all of these this week. Okay, so you can join. You can start to collect these things. They're not going to go off. So, if it takes you 3 months on your loyalty rewards to get everything you need, then do the protocol. And you know what? In the meantime, start with you're going to get grapefruit free. So we've already read that we can start with the grapefruit now, because it helps with that yeast thing. So, you can do little things as you get them, but then once you've built it up and you have everything, then do the protocol in the order that it recommends. Okay, it says there the protocol starts on day 1. That's the first day of a calendar month, not the first day of your cycle. So you can actually start any day. She just starts on the 1st because it makes it nice and easy to remember. So there is quite a few things there. So here is the list of oils that can help with fertility. Your clary sage, so we've already mentioned that one. Fennel, geranium, thyme, clary calm, cypress, frankincense, melissa, Roman chamomile, and ylang ylang. And to increase your progesterone, balance, geranium, lavender, oregano, ylang ylang, frankincense, ginger, marjoram, and thyme. Okay, so it's just a list. It's it's there. There's some great guidelines in here. And then you'll see that the rest of this book there's a lot of testimonies in there from people that Stephanie has treated. And there is your protocol again on one page for you. Now, it has been designed to provide information, educate the reader in the subject matter. It's made available with the understanding that the author and doTERRA are not liable for any misconception or misuse of the information. It's not provided in order to diagnose, prescribe, or treat any disease, illness, or injured condition of the body. The author and doTERRA shall have neither liability or responsibility to any person or entity with respect to any loss, damage, or injury. Yeah. Anyway, the disclaimer's there. It basically means do your research, make some choices, make some better choices and give it a go. Here are some guidelines. They've worked for some others. There will be some stuff in there that, that you'll adapt to really quickly. There'll be some other stuff that you kind of probably go, no, I don't know about that one. You know what? Give it a go. I went through 12 years of fertility treatment. If I had to do this for a year to give it a go, Oh, that's much easier and would probably work out a lot cheaper than the all the times we did the fertility treatment. Anyway, that is the book. There is information there, and there you go. Kana's given us some information there. Oh, okay. Sharon's asked about animals. Another class. I will send you the link for that one. Okay. I'm just looking to see if we do have any questions there. So Kana has said, yep, appropriately diluted for your weight, which once again, once you've got yourself a copy of this book, all your dilution ratios are in there. But I've put the dilution ratios, they come up every couple of weeks into the Together Inspiring Amazing group anyway. So you will find those. And if you do have any questions, please ask away. And I'll contact Sharon and see what she actually needs for that one. So that's fine. Righto. Have we missed anything, Faye?
No, the only thing that I should add regarding Diamond Club is that if there is someone listening tonight and they are thinking about enrolling and opening a wholesale account, that they have 5 days from this class. So they have until Sunday to open the account. And
Okay.
and I can process that paperwork for you through Tia, of course. So just send it through.
Whoever sent them here. So, you know, because the invite for this class goes out to all my team. So, you know, if you've been introduced to us through Leanne or Jody or Mary, just let us know who introduced you and we'll make sure that you're popped in the right place as far as the paperwork goes. I think that was it. I will put because this is the paperwork. We keep saying, let us do the paperwork. Okay. Let me just make that screen bigger. Why are we on the short one? There we go. We're on the bigger one. Okay. This is the paperwork. That's it. Okay. Where's the details? Up the top there. That's what Faye needs. Just that. That's it. There's not a lot of paperwork. But what happens with Diamond Club, instead of just going through theoilhut.com and clicking the button that says sign me up, Faye does it through a separate portal for Diamond Club, and that guarantees you then your bonus oils. So that's why it's important to let Faye do the paperwork. So literally you can print this off, you can fill it out, take a photo and send it direct to Faye, or send it to me and I'll send it to Faye. Either way, Faye will do the paperwork. And that's all you need to do. And if you've got trouble printing it off, the details are there. That's the information we need. So pop it in a message and send it to us. So I will put a picture of this in the comments so that you have that for anyone that is interested. And, you know, if you send it straight through to me, just remind, you know, put on it, you know, listen to class on Wednesday or whatever, so we know where you came from. So yeah.
So
what are we going to discuss next week?
Sorry, what are you going to discuss next week?
Yeah, what are we going to discuss next week?
Oh, well, you started on fertility, so let's go the next step and talk about pregnancy.
Do pregnancy? Yeah, we can do that one. I've got a class on that one, I think. That's all right. We'll do pregnancy next week. So, well, you know, Kana's doing the women wellness at the moment, and so that's Tuesday nights. Susie's. Oh, you've got a Thursday class starting, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. So this week I'm doing an interview with my granddaughter. She has suffered from chronic exertion compartment syndrome, which is a lot of athletes and non-athletes suffer with it. It's where the muscle contracts and kind of strangles the tendons and things in your legs and causes excruciating pain. So so she's going to be talking about that and what she's done to alleviate it. She's been to America twice and had like a
She plays rep netball, doesn't
she?
Yeah.
Yes. She plays for the Panthers.
Yeah.
At the Homebush. But
Yeah, so Faye has classes on Thursday and Susie has classes on Friday. So there's plenty of classes, and we all cover like different aspects. So Susie always talks about the oils and the crystals and just their connection with whatever topic. She's doing addictions at the moment. She's going to go back to, or not go back to, but go do chakras again soon. So she's sort of covering that aspect. I tend to do more, like specifics. So today was fertility. We'll do pregnancy. We'll pause. We can do all sorts of specific topics that way regarding our families and ourselves. At the beginning of every month, we go back to Essential Oils Made Easy, and we go right through all the basics again. And the beauty of the Wednesday night classes is that they are recorded, and we do pop them into Tiatheoillady. So you'll find them on YouTube and things. So I will download them when the class finishes. So I'm going to leave it at that and say thank you very much to Faye for joining us again, because this is what our third class this week that we've been to, and which is cool. You know what? We put it on, we listen to it, and all of us can pick up information. I learned something new tonight. And I was my own class, but I still learned something new because I didn't know about that yeast and estrogen thing, tricky little bugger. But that's it. I've been using oils on and off for 25 years and I still learn stuff. So, you can watch it, you can listen to it, you can download the book and read it yourself, whichever way you learn or pick up your information best. We've got the option for you. So, like I said, I have put the link here. There's the link for the book that we use today. If that doesn't open, don't stress. Just send me a thing going, I need that book, and I'll make sure that you get a copy of it. So thank you, everyone who joined us. And for those that saying Facebook user, it's all good. We'll work out who you are. But thank you for joining us. And if you do have any questions, pop them in the comments, send us a message. Whatever, and join our group, join the Together Inspiring Amazing group. So that's we put ideas and inspiration into that group every day.
So thank you for having me again tonight. And I just want to add one thing, is that the support that you offer the team is amazing. And that's the beauty of what we do, is that we don't just get you to open a wholesale account and, you buy oils and then you get them and think, oh, have no idea what to do with them. We follow up. We're always there for any questions or anything you need to know. We're always there. So, just reach out. It doesn't matter how long it's been since you opened an account. If you haven't been on the loyalty rewards program and you opened up an account with us, and you just got lost in all the whatever, or you didn't answer our messages, or your phone might have changed or whatever, contact
you
us.
may not have been 100% ready for it yet. Life happens. So, we're good with that. It's your journey. And when you're ready to sort of reach out and want stuff, we're definitely here. We're going to help you and give you ideas. And, we run, now that the school holidays are over, we're back doing 4 or 5 classes every week. And we're still open to, if you want a few friends at your place, we'll come to you as well. Like, there's lots and lots of options. We just run these ones now. Like, I run this one on Wednesday night. I'm working on that whole consistency theory and getting information out there. I'm just looking at everything that I've got on my little table in front of me, Faye, and I'm just going to hold them up because we have mentioned a couple of the kits. So, for example, there's the Bedtime Bliss kit, which is awesome. There's the Family Essentials kit, which is 10 great little oils. So that one's another awesome kit that signs you up. There's the big kit that Faye talked about, the Nature Solution one. That's got a whole pile of things in it. And normally, there's 1 or 2 little freebies, but these are the freebies this month, okay? This is what you will get if you don't have your own account and you open a new account this month. There's this many things that you are going to get. So Adaptive from doTERRA, Correctex from Faye, Wild Orange from me, Grapefruit from doTERRA from Diamond Club, empty blending bottles so that you've got something to play with. They're from me. Like there are over $100 worth of freebies that you are going to get just for opening your own account this month. So if you have sort of been sitting there and going, oh, I won't use that many oils, you know what? You don't have to use that many oils. There are so many options, and it's your account. If you want to use it twice a year, fine. It's your account. We're going to encourage you and say, do a loyalty rewards because you get free product, but it's your account. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So I love that part about the company. You know, if you want to do it, we're here to support you. We'll show you how to do it. We'll help you navigate your back office. We'll do all those things. If you just want to order twice a year, fine. It's not an issue, but you're missing out. We're not. We order every month because I like the freebies.
Yeah, I find it hard to try and keep a lid on how much I do actually buy, because I just use everything. I use everything, absolutely everything.
Well, that's it. You know, my Intune in my bedroom has run out, so I've got to grab one out of my stock because, you know, it's run out. So there's Intune, past tense. You know, I've got a pile that are on regular rotation. They're sort of my loyalty rewards every month. Yeah. But you know what? I use them. I feel good. I'm okay with that.
Well, you know what? I've never felt better. You know, like I said in a video I did today, that I lived with arthritis for many, many years, had the pain, and, you know, I was taking anti-inflammatories, I was taking painkillers, I was taking everything that the doctors were giving me, but I still had the pain. I still would wake up in the morning and couldn't walk properly because of the pain in my feet and things like that. I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't had that since I've been using DDR Prime, and no, it's amazing.
I was going to say, I know, like, we've been talking fertility, and I'm at the other end now. Like, so I've gone through menopause, and one of the things before I joined doTERRA, one of the things that the menopause had done for me was, you know, itchy skin, like drove me insane, to the point that the only way to control it was to take an antihistamine every single day. And what I was finding was that the commercial antihistamines, some would work, some wouldn't, but every single one of them, at the end of the month, I'd have to change brand. I'd have to change the antihistamine, because the first week or so was awesome, and then my body built up an immunity to it and kind of went, yeah, that's not going to cut it. And so by the end of the packet, by the end of the month, I was just as itchy and horrible as I had been, and I needed to change brand. And then I'd get a week or two relief, and then the process would start again. And I was on antidepressants as well. So I was on a bit of a whole cocktail thing that I was having a ball with. Anyway, currently I still take medications, but I don't take medications. I take supplements. I now take my doTERRA ones, and I take the Copaiba every day. I take the DDR Prime every day. I currently don't have the insane itchy skin anymore, so I don't need the Tri-Ease. But when I still had the itchy skin, I would take the Tri-Ease every day, and I could take it as whenever I needed it. I could take it, you know, for a week if my skin was insane, and I could stop. If it started up again, I could just go straight back onto the same meds without having to, you know, think which brand did I have last time. And I could use the Tri-Ease. And in fact, I think I used it for the first 2 years I was with doTERRA, because it worked. And it was nice and simple. There was no immunity build-up. There was no build-up on my liver or my kidneys. Oils are awesome. I love that they work quickly, but they also disappear. They're really polite substances, and they don't build up on kidneys and livers and whatever. They leave your body. And we have so many, you know, we breathe it out, we blow it out, we that ended out, we, you know, lymphatic system. Like, there's so many ways for toxins and all those things to leave our body, and your essential oils leave your body as well. And so it's brilliant. But they leave it without a trace, as opposed to a lot of your medications that do leave a trace. So they're awesome. Anyway, I'm going to go, and we will do pregnancy next week. Remembered, so we'll do that one next week, and we'll see you then if we don't see you at a class between now and then. See you later. Thank you, Faye.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.